There's a version of you that has everything that you have ever desired and is everything that you have ever wanted to be. And they exist right now, right here. And I'm going to explain to you why that's even possible and how to be that person. Hi, my name is Aisha, and I make videos here on YouTube where I explain concepts that have helped me within my life, and they have to do with spirituality, self-development, growth, becoming your best self, manifesting, healing, all that good stuff. And so if you're interested in that, then keep watching and subscribe to see more videos. Let's get into this super juicy topic of becoming that version of you that has everything. Okay, why is that possible? What does that even mean? I just want to explain that this moment right here, right now, is the only thing. Everything that will happen, can happen, and does happen is happening now. The past, it was the present, it was this moment until it left. The future, no matter how far into the future you're thinking, no matter how far you're seeing, it will only happen when it's right in front of you. There is only now. Everything is happening now. So I say that to say that this version of you, and I mean the best version of you that you can possibly think of, the highest version of you, the version of you that you look at this person and you're just like, wow, like they're amazing. I want to be that person. That person exists right now. That version of you, the version of you that you want to be when you think, when I heal enough, when I get that relationship, when I get that job, when I have enough money, when I lose that weight, and you think about that version of you that you will be, they aren't some concept that's so far out of reach that you can never be. It helps me to think about, if you can see it, if you can feel it, if you can envision this version, then they are real. No ifs, ands, or buts, no doubts. That version is real right now. If you can see it in your mind, then it exists. Your mind is a powerful tool. Your imagination is powerful. Think about how this person, because what really helped me was thinking about how this person, this version of me feels. Because that's so important. The feeling is the secret. The way, because it's about when you're wanting certain things to happen in your life. Yes, we want these things and we desire the money, we desire abundance, we desire traveling, we desire the great job, we desire a beautiful relationship. But really what we're wanting is what we think that's going to bring us, the feeling that will create within us. That's what we're after. The fulfillment, the satisfaction, the joy, the peace, the safety, the security that it brings us. And so I ask you, the version of you that has everything that you want in this moment, think of everything that you want, everything. And I mean even things that seem like they're out of reach, your wildest dreams. That version of you that has it, how do they feel? Do they feel safe in their body? Do they feel confident? How do they dress? How do they act? How do they talk? How do they look when you see them? See them standing right in front of you. You can close your eyes. You can do it with your eyes open. You can just envision them. How I did it was I literally saw this version of me as a person that was outside of me, and I was looking at her. Obviously in my mind's eye, it wasn't like I was physically seeing her, but I was envisioning this person standing in front of me, and I just saw it as a person, a real living being that's existing right now. And I was looking at her and seeing the energy that she was radiating, of confidence, of love, of peace, and the way she carried herself. That's important, because you realize that this person that you're envisioning, this person that you're thinking of, that you're seeing, it's you. There's only one you. Different versions of you have existed in the past. You're not the same version that you were a year ago, are you? You've grown. You're different. You're not going to be the same version of yourself in the future, right? So, this person that you admire deeply, that is amazingly confident, wealthy, healthy, happy, that's you. And so, realizing that, okay, this person is me, and then realizing that, okay, so everything is happening right now, and if now is the only thing that exists, if this moment is the only thing that we're ever experiencing, then can I be that version of myself right now? Yes, we can move through time. We can step into that version of ourselves right now. We don't need to wait. We don't need to wait to get the thing to be that person, because if the feeling is what we're after, let's create that feeling within ourselves. And you can create that feeling. You created it already when you were envisioning that person. You felt what they were feeling. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. It's not hard to do when you realize that there is no separation from this version of you and that version of you. You know what's actually a really good technique, because I actually did this in the mirror, and I think this really helped me, because what I did, right, and you should do this. If I'm looking over here, it's because there's a mirror right here. So I was looking at the person, the version of me, kind of on the side, but then I was like, wait, let me look at the mirror. I'm looking into the mirror, right? Obviously I'm seeing my reflection, right? But this reflection is the version of me, the version that I want to be, right? So I'm looking at this reflection and I'm seeing back to me this version. And so that was really helpful to me, because it's like, oh, like that's me. I'm looking at me, but it's another version of me, but it's just a reflection of me. And so I think that would be really helpful, just like doing it in front of the mirror and seeing that version of you, and it's looking right back at you and you're looking right back at it, because it is just a reflection of you. It's who you are. And I know it might seem hard if you don't have the things that this person has, if you don't have the things that you're desiring, but that's where the feeling comes in. We can go within and create these feelings internally, and then the outer world will reflect that back to us. And once you decide to be that person and you're that version of yourself, there's no other choice. It has to happen. It's inevitable. There literally is no other choice, because you have decided this is your world, this is your reality, this is who I am, and you get to decide who you are. And your reality needs to conform. That's just the way it works. Stepping into that version of yourself, is deciding in that moment, and then being that person. You can even, some people like to say act as if, and this is something that I really liked. I saw this video on TikTok. I will try to find it again and link it down below if I can. So so write out in your journal this person, this version of you, right? How do they act? What do they look like? How do they feel? And then do those things that person does. Go about the world kind of like you're an actor and you have to put on this character, but you're really embodying this character as you. You really have to feel into this role. Like, this is you, right? In order for you to be successful in the role that you're playing, you have to be this character. So go about the world embodying this new state that you have chosen. Do the things that this person would do. Speak as if you are that person. If right now, for example, let's say you want to be this person who's this version of you is super fit, what would that person do? Well, that person would probably be going to the gym pretty often, or whatever form of exercises you decide to do, whether it's walking, whether it's dancing, whether it's the gym. That version of you would do that. So you're gonna start doing that because that's who you are and that's who you decided to be. Or let's say this version of you is a successful artist, right? So what are you gonna do? What does a successful artist like you do? Well, you create often, right? And you really have to do this consciously, right? So you're creating, but not from the state of, oh, I'm doing this for no reason, nothing is gonna happen. No, you're creating from the state of, wow, like I'm living the life of my dreams. And I mean, as you're doing this, as you're taking this action, you are really being this person. Like, you're not doing it from a state of, this isn't working out, a state of desperation of, my life sucks, I'm never gonna get anything. You're doing this from a state of, I literally have this, I'm literally this person right now. So you're gonna be feeling those feelings when you're creating that. Wow, like, I'm so grateful to be living in abundance. Wow, like, I'm doing this and people love my work, people love my art. I'm so grateful that I get to do this. And that extends to different areas of your life. That's the beautiful thing about life. You get to decide. You get to choose. And I don't care what anyone else says, okay? You choose. No one else. Don't care what anyone else has to say about it. Literally, their opinion doesn't matter. They're not creating your world. You're the center of your world. So that is how I like to think about it, kind of like traveling through time. That version of you doesn't have to be so far in the future. You can choose to be them now. And you'll notice that your reality will start to shift quickly because your inner state has shifted. And maybe every day won't be perfect. Every day won't be perfect. And maybe you're gonna have to keep coming back to this feeling and bringing yourself back to this feeling in the moment. And that's okay. It's okay because you're making a difference and you are changing things. And you are. Don't doubt yourself. You got this. I'm right along there with you. I actually want to give an example of what I did right before I made this video. I was super nervous for some reason. I already knew what I was going to say, but I was like really nervous. And so then I took a deep breath and I decided, okay, there's a version of me right now that exists. And she's so good at public speaking. And she does this easily. She's confident in front of the camera. So I looked at her, I saw her, and I sat down and I said, you know, I am her right now. And I talked and I did it. So that's all I have to say on this topic. I loved making this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you. Like and comment down below and subscribe for more. Thank you. Bye.